Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another chat spat, which we have not done in so long. I'm sorry. I know that this is like one of my most popular series on my channel and lately I have just been like non-existent with them. And there is a reason for that, which I will get into, but I usually have topics that I like to talk about and discuss here on my channel with chat spat, and lately it's just kind of like, like, I will get into it, but I do have some things from you guys. You guys have asked me a couple of questions and wanted me to talk about a couple of things. So if you guys want to know what that is and just what Niki's going to squawk about in her hormonal moments today, then just sit tight and we'll get right into it. Okay, so this is going to be more of almost like a Q&A, but not really, okay? It's kind of like topics, but there's a couple of questions that people wanted to ask me as well that I'm going to cover in here too. So it's kind of just like both of best worlds here. So I'm just going to look at my phone to make sure that I cover everything that everybody wanted me to talk about or ask me, because you guys are the best for even answering my posts when I ask, because a lot of people just don't. Now, one person said, I want you to talk about Tati and her recent friendships with Manny, Jeffrey, and Laura. Seems to be the hot topic lately. I would like to hear your thoughts. And a couple of people liked that. They thumbs it up. Now, this is really what I mostly want to talk to you guys about. And another comment that I actually got off Twitter, because when I post on my beauty Facebook page, it automatically goes to my Twitter as well. I don't know how to get that off, and I wish I could, because the Facebook link never works on my Twitter anyway. It's completely pointless. But someone commented and was like, you can talk about anything other than Tati and Laura and Jeffrey and Manny. I'm so sick of hearing about them. If I see one more video about them, my head is going to pop off. And I was kind of sitting there like, amen, sister, amen. My chat spats were always mainly doing almost what the drama channels were doing and just talking about the bigger YouTubers and issues with them, hot topics with them, drama and gossip with them. And it's fun. It's fun to talk about celebrities or people that are way up there that, you know, don't really talk back to you. They're idolized, whatever they are. It's fun to talk about things and make their life seem like it's just not so perfect. It makes us feel a little bit better inside. Also, when you're in this community, it's hard to not really get wrapped up into it and get upset by things that people do, get really invested into friendships and what they're doing with certain companies, and just to get on a hate train very easily, or just a gossip train in general, and just run with it. And that's what drama channels do. And ever since these whole drama channels have come to fruition and they're everywhere and they're picking apart people and they're making up things and they're lying, and I mean, they're ruining the beauty community in my perspective. And not all of them, because there are some ones that just run off basically truth. So many of them don't, and so many people lap it up, and I'm just, it's an environment that I want nothing to do with. So I stopped wanting to talk about them. I wanted to stop talking about Tati and Manny and Laura and all of them, unless there was a serious problem that affected the community. The community, the consumerism, the makeup side of it, you know, if the money side of it, if there was something that was scamming you guys, or something that you needed to know that was lying about a certain product, or something that was serious for you guys, then I wanted to talk about it. But if it was just gossip about who's friends with who, what do you think about them being friends with this person's changing because of this person, and I'm too old for that. And I have more important things going on downstairs here to want to sit here and, I feel, waste my own time on my channel discussing things that just don't matter. Who's friends with who does not matter to me. I don't care. I don't care that Tati has found a new group of friends with what people call the mean girl group. I don't care. I like Tati's channel. Now, if she personally changes 100% to something that I just I can't back and I can't support, then I'll unsubscribe to her and I'll find somebody else. There's millions of other beauty channels that I can support, especially smaller channels and medium-sized channels that I can support. So it's no skin off my back. She's not my friend. I have no emotional, like, investment in Tati. She's just a channel I watch. So is Laura, so is Manny. I mean, I used to support Laura very, very heavily, and I do think that she changed since she became friends with them, but who doesn't? Who doesn't change when your environment changes, when your friends change, when your life changes? I don't think that she's changed for the worst. I think she's become a little bit more spunky, a little bit more diva, but who wouldn't? I mean, she went from Alabama hit girl to like Alabama diva LA girl, you know? She's just foot in the bill, man. She's just being what her life is. She's becoming her surroundings. Ugh, I just almost choked. I just think a lot of the times that a lot of people are too invested in the things that do not matter about these people. It doesn't matter who they're friends with. It doesn't matter how they act. It's just YouTube. It's just makeup. They're just YouTubers. If you don't like something about them or something that they're doing, just unsubscribe and find and support a channel that actually deserves your support. And I don't want to sit here and feed it. I don't want to feed the gossip. Now, if there's something that truly matters to talk about, if there's something that affects you as a viewer, affects you as a consumer, affects you as just like a straight up person on a moral level, I have no problem coming on here and talking about it. But I'm basically done making any kind of drama type videos or talking about gossip with these YouTubers. I've just kind of had it, and that's not where I want to take my channel. So that's just all I wanted to say about it. Now, another person asked me, I know this isn't your first child, but has his pregnancy affected how your YouTube channel will proceed in the future? I've actually gotten this question twice from someone. Not from the same someone, but two different people. And I was really thinking about doing a Q&A for pregnancy or anything like that. So if you guys want to do a Q&A, you guys can ask me anything about the pregnancy, about my channel, about me personally. It doesn't matter. I'm an open book. I'm never someone that's like, I don't want to discuss that when it comes to me personally. So if you guys are up for that, then just leave me your questions and comments, all of that down below, and I will accumulate them, and I will do a Q&A separately if you guys want to do that, because I have no problem talking about this pregnancy, this baby, what I believe in as a mother, as a parent. I mean, I've been a parent for 11 years now. I've kind of gone down the generations with that. Had a child 11 years ago, 5 years ago, and now. So if you guys have any questions about that or about my channel and how it will proceed, about me in general, about my life, about my personal life, about my marriage, it doesn't matter, you guys. If you have any questions about me, I know that I've gained a lot of new subscribers. If you want to know about me, leave a question down below and we'll film that separately for you guys. That would actually be kind of fun, I think. And the last person and topic I want to talk about, she said, I want to talk about online dating scams because she just got scammed. She said that she met a guy on an online dating site and they talked for months, text, phone, calls, you know, all of that. And then she just found out yesterday that it wasn't even who he was. It was fake photos, and he even claimed he was a widower whose wife and daughter died in a car crash. Oh my goodness. A Google oil rig online dating scam. I only found out when he said he was visiting this oil rig on business, so I Googled the rig just to find out where he was, and another lady had the exact same email that he sent me out not 5 minutes before. Wow. So she's a single mom, and she's on her own. She's lonely. She doesn't like that people like this prey on women like them. She wants to discuss it. Now, I don't personally have any experience with online dating. None whatsoever. I think the closest I have to any experience with that is that my mother actually online dated. And that's how she found not the man that she's with now, but the man before that actually just recently passed away. He was very close to our family. My niece considered him her grandfather. And that went on for a while. They were together for, I believe, well over a decade. So it did work out very well for her, but I can't even remember for the life of me where she found him, on what site or whatnot. But I also have a cousin who used an online dating site, and she found a couple duds at first. It was a long road for her, but she's actually still with the man that she found online. I believe it was Plenty of Fish or something like that, some kind of dating site like that, that she found him on, and everything worked out perfectly. And they're still together and very happy. So I do know that dating sites are popular. They are convenient. Tons, millions of people are using them. So if I talk about it, maybe some of you who are viewers, obviously most of you or some of you have at least delved into this a little bit, can give her some advice and help her out as well, encourage her a little bit, because I can't even imagine how it would feel. I mean, some of these sites cost money, and you put a lot of investing into going out on these dates, especially as a single mom. I mean, it's relentless, and it's dangerous, and it's hard, and you're lonely, and you're just looking for a companion and affection and your soulmate, and you're looking for someone to spend time with. And people these days are so dishonest, and you really have to be very careful doing these types of things, because I know that like murderers and rapists and stuff are using these sites now to get to people. So you have to be incredibly careful with these sites, incredibly careful, and almost like FBI agent style, like the CIA, with figuring out who these people really are behind the facade of their profiles, because even the most normal people on dating sites juice up their profiles so they can grab your interest. You know, it's kind of like companies lying about how great their products are so you'll want to buy them. You know, it's the same kind of thing with dating sites, and it's dangerous, and it's hurtful, and it's scary. And I don't have any experience there. I've never been on a dating site. I was in like 3 serious relationships, and it was all from people that I knew from my high school, even my husband. So I can't tell you. I can't really give you any advice other than saying that definitely if you're going to invest in a dating site, I would also invest in a background check and literally make them validate who they are and what they do. And that may come off to some men as overzealous and crazy or freaky, but in today's day and age, a good man will completely understand why you want that validation. They'd want you to be safe. They'd want you to feel safe with them. So they shouldn't have any problem making sure that you have all the information you need to know that it's really them, who they are, their background, and that you're going to be safe leaving your house and meeting them. And you should know all of that before you ever meet them face to face. Do not get too invested in someone before you actually meet them face to face, because things like this happen. People will catfish you. They will lie to you. And it's not entirely like they're being vindictive about it or vicious or malicious. Some people just are very insecure with themselves, and you'd be surprised how many men are so insecure, way insecure, more insecure than women. And they will hide who they are because they don't think that they're good enough for you. And so it may not come from a nasty, mean place. It may come from just their own insecurities, but that's not fair to either parties, especially the person who doesn't know, who's being lied to. So I would just say take an amazing amount of precautions. When you find the right one, he won't care, basically. But if any of you have experienced this, leave a comment down below, give some advice, give your horror stories, give her some encouragement, because this kind of stuff, I've watched personally friends and family go through this kind of stuff, and I just see the hurt and the upset and the exhaustion from it. But it is the easiest place to meet someone these days, especially with how busy we all have to be just to live life. So any comments and encouragement and advice for her would be amazing down below in the comment section. So that is everything that I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to tell you guys where I'm at right now with the whole Mean Girls clique and the gossip and the drama. If you guys want me to do a Q&A, just leave your questions, literally anything. Nothing is off the table here down below. And then also your thoughts and experiences and advice on online dating, being catfished and scammed, etc. I would love it if you guys could help her out in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to a chat spat. If you guys ever have a topic that you want me to talk about, you can also leave that in the comment section, and you might just be featured in the next chat spat. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one.